In this video, we will be looking at the content block library page. Specifically, we're going to be looking at creating a new content block, selecting an existing content block and editing it, and we will be looking at using categories to narrow down your search when you're looking for an existing content block. This video will not go over how to use the photo gallery section of the content block library. There's a whole video dedicated to that. If you need more information, look for a video titled something like using the content block library photo gallery. So to start, I am on the dashboard page here. And to get to the content block library page, I just head over here and find this button that looks like a couple of books stacked up next to each other labeled content block library. And clicking that will bring me to the content block library page. From here, in order to start working, you just follow the arrow here and click on the content blocks button, and that will open this content blocks menu. The most important part of this menu is this section down here labeled select a content block to edit, and this is where all of your content blocks can be found. And I've got a lot of them in here, so in order to narrow down my search, there are two things I can do. First is if I already know the title of the content block that I'm looking for, I can just start typing in this top text box and it'll automatically start searching for me. So say if I'm looking for El Dorado, I can just start typing El Dorado, and there it's showing me all of the El Dorado content blocks. The other way you can narrow down your search is using this filter by category menu. Here you can see all of your company's content block categories, and then you can use these to select which content blocks you actually want to see. So say if I only want to see paragraph content blocks, I can just select paragraph, and now I'm only seeing paragraph content blocks in here. And then if I add resort, I am now seeing both paragraph and resort content blocks in here. And then if I select all, I'll just be looking at all of them. If you're ready to edit a content block, you just find it in your list. I'll go back and find El Dorado. You want to select it in here and then click the edit button. And that will send you over to the main page where you can then edit the title, the subtitle, the category, as well as the main body text on this content block. The title field is required. You cannot save a content block if this field is empty. But if you don't want that text to be displayed on a proposal, you can just uncheck this display title checkbox and that will hide it entirely from the proposal. You can do the same with subtitle. If you want text in here but you don't want it to be shown on the proposal, you can just uncheck display subtitle. This category menu here is how you can change which category this content block belongs to. So if I wanted this to be, say, in the favorites category, I can just set that to favorites. And then once we save it, it will change that category, and it will change how we find it using this filter by category menu here. And lastly, we've got the main body editor where you can edit the actual text of the content block. You can see here there are 4 different tabs that each have their own editor. And all this does is it just adds a little bit of extra formatting to that section. The body tab does not have any extra text. So if we look at a final proposal, we've got the title, the subtitle, and immediately after that, this is the body tab. There's no special formatting on here. But if we go to the Why We Love This Resort tab, all of the text that we place under there is going to be placed underneath this nice little header divider here. And that's just to help keep the text organized and looking nice. So if you don't want to use any of these headers, such as important to note or group benefits, you don't have to. Just put all of your text under the body tab, and it'll all be put up here with no extra formatting on it. So once you're done making your edits and you're ready to save, you just come down here and hit the save button, and that'll, we'll just do it quick. It'll save, and you're good to go. If you want to create a new content block, You head back over into the sidebar and hit the new button down here at the bottom. And that will send us back to the main page with a clean slate where we can start editing and adding our title, subtitle, the body text, all of that. And then once you're done filling all that out, you just hit save and you will have a new content block. That will about do it for creating and editing a content block. Thank you for watching.